So, Sword Art Online episode 5. Yeah, continuing on from the previous, I guess. Um, I guess it's been a few months since the whole Christmas thing. Now it's March or whatever, and it's the year 24 still. So, I guess people are having a meeting, and finally Asuna returns. So, she's back. She's like, yo, but she's all serious business, like in a suit thing or whatever, and I guess she joined some guild and she got higher in ranks. So she's planning this battle mission, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna lure the boss to some NPCs or some shit, and then it'll kill the NPCs, and then we'll kick its ass during that time." And of course, Kirito's like, "Me, no, we can't do that. Like, that's mean." But she's like, she fucking pulls out rank on his ass, like, "Hey, look, buddy, I outrank you by a ton because I'm actually ranked. Like, what are you, a solo player? You're gonna fucking listen to me. That's it, hands down, no questions asked." And Kirito just kind of deals with it. So yeah, later he meets his buddy. The buddy guy's like, "Dude, you guys always fight, man. What the hell? What's up with that? What's up with that, bro?" But he's like, whatever. So yeah, later we find our buddy Kirito again, just kind of hanging out, taking a nap, just chilling under a tree in the random grass of some place. And of course, Asuna, who's now, I guess, in like bitchy mode, shows up and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you sleeping? We freaking have like, we have to beat this game. We gotta beat the game." But he's like, "Look, chill. It's like good weather, detail, all that shit. It's a good day. You should try it. You should try it." And she's like, "Yeah, whatever." So later he wakes up and we find that our little princess here is actually sleeping too. And other people are like, "Oh, hey, haha, look at people. They're so lazy, man. A lot of people don't work. Only we do, man. Jeez, me. So yeah, so time continues on. Kirito, being the gentleman that he is, hung out until, I guess, evening or late afternoon. I don't know. But pretty much he hangs out till sunset, and now Asuna finally wakes up, and she's like waking up to the horrible realization of what the fuck happened, that she's stuck in a video game or some shit, and she fell asleep near this guy. So yeah. So anyway, pretty much she gets pissed, gets ready to like stab him in the like standard tsundere "I'ma kick your ass" style or whatever. But then she vouches to like just give him a meal or whatever, and they'll be even. Um, so they go to a bar or some food restaurant thing, and people are like, "Oh shit, that's Asuna of the Blood Brothers of Blood or whatever the fuck Night Guild shit." And they're like, "Oh wait, but who's she with? Oh, I don't know, but I'm jealous of that guy because he gets to hang out with Asuna." So whatever, shit happens. Asuna pretty much thanks him and tells him like I guess we learn about sleep killing or sleep PKs or player kills or whatever, and it's pretty much in duels, like you can fight each other and you hurt each other, but like you still take damage, so it's kind of risky in a duel or whatever. But I guess people have found out, and I still think this is broken as fuck. But apparently, if if you wanted to kill me and I'm sleeping, you can just come up to me, grab my hand, and like make me accept your duel, and then just stab me in my sleep until I die or something. So I don't really understand the subject of that. That seems broken as fuck, but whatever. So anyway, after that, then that just means this is whoever fuck generated this game pretty much planned this shit. That's ridiculous. Anyway, and apparently someone fucking tried it one day and was like, "Oh, it worked," and then I guess other people found out for some reason. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, they hear the sound of a woman screaming, and they go outside, and they're like, "What the hell's happening?" And people are freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, oh, this is horrible. How could it be?" And it turns out this guy is pretty much hanging from like a chapel or something, and he has a knife, or well, they called it a spear, but they have like some sword or some shit in his body, and he's like, "Oh," and he's gonna die, and then yeah, so he dies. And everyone's like, "Oh shit, like what the hell happened?" And Kirito's like, "Oh shit, he was killed in a duel. Look for like the little logo that says like you won the duel." So he's looking around at people and no one is found or whatever. So now they're like, oh shit, how the hell did this happen? And they go outside, like they check the crime scene. They're like, I don't know, something must have happened. That's weird. The bad guy must have teleported or whatever. So then later he's like, okay, does anyone know anything? And it's like, oh, well, let's look at the crowd. Who would know anything? It can't be this chick, right? So, yeah. Oh, shit, it is. But yeah, so Kirito and them, they decided to pretty much play good cop, bad cop, and start talking with her about, well, like, what do you see? Like, yeah, this shit was pretty intense. Someone got killed in a reasonably safe zone. And she's like, yeah, I fucking knew him. I came to get food and we were gonna eat, and then he got fucking stabbed and was hanging and shit. Also, I gotta mention dead ass randomly, just saying. Anyway, she's pretty much just breaking down. They're like, do you know anyone who'd want to kill you guys? And she's just like, no. And then she freaks out for some reason. So, yeah, that's odd. But then they take her to her house and they're like, we'll freaking talk with you later. So later, Kirito and Asuna are walking around. She's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, why do you call me like that? Like, call me a proper name or some shit. So he throws out a few random joke names, I guess. And she gets pissed and she's like, you know what? Just call me fucking Asuna or whatever. So yeah. So later, Kirito and Asuna go to take the, I guess, weapon that they found to get it appraised by like a blacksmith or something. So his buddy just happens to be one. And he's like, yo, bro, how's it been? It's been a while. And then he freaks out, too, because he's like, whoa, what are you doing with Asuna? That doesn't make sense. That's creepy as fuck. Don't you guys hate each other? What the fuck's going on, bro? But whatever. I guess that's how it goes. So later, they're like, oh, dude, can you find out, like, what weapon this is or who made it? So this fucker just Googles it, and he's like, oh, hey, it's made by some Grimrock guy. And yeah. So our genius Kirito is like, you know what? Let's test it out, and tries to stab himself. But Asuna's like, hold up. No. This sword killed someone. Why would you do? No. That's retarded. What? But yeah. Also dead ass. Anyway, they continue on, and pretty much later they meet the girl again at some like food place or church or whatever. And she's like, oh yeah, freaking... like what happened was Grimrock, he was married to this girl called Griselda or I don't fucking remember, but he's married to her, and we had a clan or guild or whatever, and we found a rare item and we were fighting about what to do with it. So eventually Griselda was going to go sell it or whatever because like we couldn't agree on who gets it. So she goes to sell it and she never showed up. So a little history or whatever, Griselda is really pretty, attractive, whatever. Like, a lot of guys would probably want her. She's fucking true confidence and shit. And Grimrock is this guy. Like, yeah. So, anyway, they're like, oh shit, that's weird. Like, what the fuck's happening? We're trying to be all, like, detective, like Sherlock Holmes and try to solve this shit. Nothing's making sense right now, bro. So, yeah. Eventually, she also tells him that there's some Schmidt guy, and we gotta find him, and they're like, oh yeah, Schmidt? We know him. He's that fucker from, like, earlier. He was, like, scratching his chin and shit. So, yeah. So, they find Schmidt, they have a meeting, talk thing with dad-ass girl, and she's like, yo, like, I think Grimrock's after us, and he's probably gonna kill, like, everyone for revenge for Griselda's death or whatever. And Schmidt's like, oh shit, no, that can't be. Like, why? Why would he do that? And then, that ass actually just starts tripping the fuck out. And she's like, I know the answer. It's ghosts. It has to be ghosts. It must be ghosts. Why wouldn't it be ghosts? And then we get fucking, she just trips the fuck out, starts grabbing her face. We get those, like, lines that emphasize that shit's going down. And she's just snapping, and she's like, we deserve to die. We should have just listened to Griselda. Fuck. And then she gets a shocked look in her face after she, like, hangs out by a window, like, because that's obviously safe. And everyone else starts getting the shocked face, too. And we find out that this chick just got a knife in her back. So, yeah. And then she falls. Kirito tries to save her, but obviously in vain. Fucking hits the ground, and yeah, she dies. So yeah, that pretty much ends the episode. It's pretty weird. I guess we're on. Well, let me think. We're on death 6. Well, I don't know. We had 2 deaths. The dragon thingy, if you want to even count that. But then he got revived, so fuck that. And then we got the guy on the spear or sword or whatever hanging from the place. And now we got this chick. So yeah. So that's pretty odd. But whatever. Again, now like the show's trying to do something. Like, I'm glad there's like a story-esque thing, or at least an arc, I guess. Because, like, hell, everything's just been like filler-esque. Now it's like, oh shit, this episode ended with something that makes me want to see what the fuck's gonna happen on the next episode of Sword Art Online. So it's like, whoa, something new. Plus, Asuna's back, and finally, it's good to see her in fucking, like, serious business mode. Like, she's about to kick some ass or something. And Kirito's now fucking solving mysteries. So, yeah. But, whatever works. So, yeah, if you like the video, like it. If you want more, subscribe. And, yeah. Thanks for watching. Later.